Well, we've grown by an order of magnitude, so that's gonna have to be good enough. We're gonna try Undead with surveyorship now. I hope. Look, I could still get an artifact if I could excavate like this. Yeah, right. That one artifact that's not tied to any faction, huh? Alright. Let's go Undead. Let's go to the Druids. The Druids think there's nothing more natural than zombies. No, wait. These are Druids that have the zombie lineage. These are Druids who descended from the Undead. Because that's a thing. That's a thing that happens. Undead are known for their, reproductive prowess. Alright then. Okay. Fortunately, this takes a little bit of time to set all up, and then it has to run for a bit before it really gets rolling. But I think this will might work. Might. Oh yeah, sure, just all freeze up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down there. Calm down there, game. Okay. So yeah, we'll let this run for a bit. And in the morning, we will find out if it has worked. If it's working at all. The moment of truth. Ah! Oh! Just 50! 50. 50. Okay, it's worth just leaving it running for a little while longer. We get those soft resets, we start getting the awesome new artifacts. I've been hearing that they're really, really awesome. So yeah. Alright, let me see. There's not really a whole lot else I can do. Just have to let it run now. Come on. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I gotcha. Didn't get an artifact out, but I gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Ah, poo. All right. There we go. All right. Now, how are we going to do this? All right. Let's start from the top. Let's go pay a visit to the fairies. I think of them as faction. I kind of think of fairy, elf, and angel as the first three factions, followed by goblin, undead, demon. I don't know why. That's just the order that they're in my head for some reason. So I'm going to take fairies. And I believe... Let's see, I don't care. It's good enough. It's good enough. Yeah, sure. We'll take that too. Okay. All right. I believe that it's the number of swarming towers. I think that's what affects this. So, before we excavate a single thing, we want to get our buildings as high. So let me double check that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Fairy, elf. Okay, yeah, that's the order the game puts them in. That's why it's the first in my head. X is wizard towers built. Towers with swarming towers. Okay, so definitely correct on that. Definitely correct. So, what we need to do is, let's see, increase the production of all buildings by a heck of a lot. God, that thing is nice. There's an enormous buff there. Okay, I want to wait until I get my lineage and my lineage spell and all that going. Then we should be able to get more swarming towers. Wait a second. I'm making a mistake here. A terrible, terrible mistake. Aren't I? Somehow I feel I am. There's a research that would make this better somewhere, and I don't remember where it is. It's in here somewhere. I'm going to do some searching through my researches. There's one that should decrease the costs of all of my buildings, all of my unique buildings by a ton, and I need to find that. Found it. Here it is. I'm running this. It's a shame I can't run them together, but the higher chance seems absolutely the best way to go about this. So we're going to go back in, only this time, give me those. Only this time, that. And with that, we should be able to maximize this. We haven't even got our spells in play yet. Let's get those rolling. And of course, we need to buy all of our upgrades. There. Oh, that's a little better. That's a bit better. Even if most of my cash is still coming from the Hall of Legends. Why is the Hall of Legends better than all my special unique buildings? They're special. They're unique to the fairies. They should be worth more. It's fine. Let me see. So from here I just need, well, a bunch of exchanges. We'll get the lineage rolling. And then, finally, oh, I hope I get this artifact. And I hope it's amazing. I've heard that the new artifacts are really incredible. But I want to see them for myself. Come on. Alright then. Yes, I can. I have enough discipline that I can totally wave around a thing with all the spoilers and just read the odds of getting it, as opposed to looking at detailed descriptions of everything. I can do that. It's probably not even all that uncommon a thing, though. Probably most people could. All right, so yeah. We'll come back when we have it. If I go and I buy, if I spend all my stuff and I don't get it, I'm going to be super ticked. I got to get at least one of these things. Okay. Well, this is about as far as I can get. despite the nice boosts of my druid lineage. Non-unique buildings, which would include the Hall of Legends, but that's irrelevant because Grand Balance shifts everything back, and holy crap, is Blacksmith doing it all. Part of that's, yep, it's a Maelstrom. Yeah. Let's see. And, of course, increase the production target based on unique buildings. That's another 20%. So, yeah, it's pretty good, I'd say. Alright, you stake on that blacksmith a little longer. We are going to start digging. Alright. Give. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Come on. Please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please? Oh, no. No. Ah. Crap. All right, fairies, you had your chance. You blew it. I'm going to go try somebody else now. Unfortunately, it requires setup. Unfortunately, it requires setup. Come on! Wouldn't it have been great if that last, if this 2? Come on, give it to me. It'd be great. You know you want to. It's number 5,700. This is going to be the one. Alright, fine. So, I have to go through the hoops again. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to boost my gem count a bit further now, so that it's easier for me to get at the soft resets on my excavation count, because I know that this is going to take many runs. So the less work I have to do to do my soft resets, the better. Alright. I'm disappointed. I'm a disappointed. I'm a disappoint. So who's going to get the next shot at this? Well, elves. No, not elves. They had some stupid mechanic involving doing multiple soft resets or something to get at theirs. Angels. I believe it's total time spent playing angels, and mine is pretty low. So there's not a good way to really increase it a whole bunch. I increased my fairy time. I was a fool. Yeah, angel is literally the worst one for me. Why couldn't it be dragon time or mercenary time? So I guess goblins. I think they're slave pens, was it? Anyway, goblins are next up. Definitely. I suppose it could have gone number of alliances on Undead if it really wanted to give me a hard time. Yeah, we're going to try goblins next. I love goblins. They're my favorite. Well, not to say I don't like my titans and, you know, some of the other factions, but goblins are the best. It was so great when they way back when, at the start of the game, when I'd be like, Goblin Greed! Hey look, I have tons of faction coins now! Those were the days, huh? Huh, already we can start digging. Eh. Can't think of any reason really not to. Alright, anyway. So, we'll do our thing, try to get a higher gem count, then get, then it'll just be soft reset run, reset, go back, try the next one, which is goblins. We'll get this, though. We'll get this. It just requires some work, that's all. Okay. It is time to call it. We've gone up very, very nearly 1 order of magnitude. I'm like 0.3 away. Good enough. This better be good enough. Alright. Will I get a druid set out of this? Will I get the other thing out of this? No, I won't. Holy shit, I was wrong. Okay. Despite being torn from its source tree, it keeps growing buds and leaves. Okay, we dug that up. Took a lot of digging. Choose your artifact set. You can only have 1 set, and it will persist until you abdicate. Set. We don't have sets yet, we just have single pieces. Increase the production of all buildings based on their quantity. Hold on. We are at effectively 3.1 E67. That's less than I was hoping for. Less. Well. Increase based on quantity. Let's hope the next part of the druid set does more than that. I can't think of any I can't really think of any way to increase the quantity of my buildings by any substantive amount at this point. Either way, it's time we roll out for our reset. A soft reset of our excavations. And for that, well, first, we need to go back into the druids. The druids do all the work around here. And the goblins will be drawing all the benefit, assuming that I actually do dig up their thing. Okay, blop blop. Yeah, give me that. Every little bit helps. Okay, now the crucial difference. That right there, that's what makes this work. That's what makes this work. Okay. And okay. Plop, 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 plop. And so now I just wait to get my all-important undead faction coins, and then it's just weird imagining the undead, all these zombies minting coins. Like, you come in, it's full-on zombie apocalypse, and they're just minting coins. That's it. That's all they're doing. But there must be one because they have their own faction coin. So clearly they must have a mint. A busy mint, judging by how many of them we gather. There's a lot of those. Also, while I can sort of imagine dwarves having a mint, and fairies having their own mint, and goblins definitely, the elves? A bit strange. Out in the woods, they must be doing a heck of a lot of mining to get all the materials for this. And again, maybe their coins are wooden. Maybe they grow on trees. You never know with elves. I mean, the dark elves, they'll just enslave a bunch of goblins or demons or something to make it for them. But the regular elves, well,
Anyway. So we'll get ourselves a soft reset. So this is something. This is not nothing. Even though the bonus is kind of small, it might be... Well, it might just make all the difference. It might just make all the difference. So, we'll come back here when we've got enough excavations, and we'll move on to the next step. Alright. Reset. Wait, what? That's not right. Uh-oh. That's a different number than I was aiming at. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Shit, here I thought I had way more than I needed. It turns out I don't have enough. Well, now this is a problem. Alright. I need 351 more. Well, I won't be getting it like this. I won't be getting it like this. Despite having pushed up my gem count and getting a nice druidic artifact. Well, let me see. If I could afford 545 more ziggurats, I could get an upgrade on that. If I could afford 545 more ziggurats, I'd be able to afford the rest of the excavations, I think. Or very nearly, so that's a stupid plan. And these are worth nothing, so, Alright. Well, what should we do? Should we try something stupid? We could try something stupid. This increases the production of all buildings based on their quantity. Why not? For the hell of it, we'll do the dumbest plan. Let's try to build around the druidic artifact. Let's see. Reduce the cost of all building multipliers. Yay! This is such a bad plan. This is such a bad plan. I would be shocked if this worked. It's not gonna work. It's absurd. Yeah, we'll stick to druids. Okay, give me that. Alright. I didn't even sit the excavation, but it won't matter. We'll see how close we are, and we'll know based on what we see if this was... We'll see exactly how much it was not worth attempting. What an absurd plan. Alright. Well, we're already up to more or less the same building numbers we had before. So, yay. Now we just need to get enough faction coins to get the goblins moving. Get the goblins to do their jobs. Let's see, right now... I wish I could get a nice solid percentage, just a number that could tell me how much this artifact is actually giving me. But I can't. There we go. Yay. It's worth 6%. Well, less than that. Yay. Remember when those upgrades were like they were like the source of power? You'd be struggling to just like, oh, if I could just get a little further, I could get to the next one, the next upgrade. Then we went through an ascension. Then we went through another ascension. And now the upgrades are like, 6%. so far out of reach. This so isn't gonna work. This is so not working, but we'll get our goblin greed going just for the hell of it. Then hopefully by then I'll have figured out what I'm going to do. Honestly, I'm just not sure how to use this. I can't build around it. Well... I'll experiment, and after a couple more failures, we'll probably end up going back to druids with undead and doing things the slow path. But hey, I got one artifact, and that's giving me an edge, and I'm very happy to have it. Let's see. I just want to grab this Hall of Legends upgrade, just so I can laugh about how pathetically tiny it is. Oh, look at the tiny, tiny bonus. Come on. Goblins, print more coins. Is it just me, or is it slightly lagging? There we go. No, it's actually a 5% increase to all other buildings, so it's actually not so bad. I mean, this was a 6%. It was the major building, and then that. These, though, it's all like, yay, 5% of 0.05 or less. Yay. You'd think with grand balance in play, the numbers would be at least a little better than that. Ah, well. Okay, and so we find out just how much of a failure this is. So, tax collections are worth more, faction spell gained, unique building production goes up a little bit, and... I guess we just kind of do this. Nope. Total abject failure. Good to know something works as expected. Alright then. So, we're going to do 2 more abject failures before we admit defeat and go back. I mean, it doesn't even take that much time to test these compared to how long an actual run that raises my gem count takes. So, boop. We're gonna go with... We'll go with Druid first. We'll go over to our Undead. And this time we'll really play this out. I'd started a run towards this effect before, but I can't remember why I aborted it. But this time we go for serious. The undead just love their temporal fluxes. Not many people know that about the living dead, but they love to manipulate time. Time spent in the game. Well, we're not going to run too long with it, but we'll know. We'll know whether or not it's working. We'll know how badly it's failing us. You know, I know this is Drag Druid. I know there should be something more specific to each one, but honestly, I don't think that I could really make picks that would be all that much stronger for the undead or any other faction. Because you're going to want this, of course. No, you know what? This won't work. What am I thinking? No. Because I can't take the undead lineage while I'm in the undead, of course. Right, that's why I aborted it last time. No. There really is no other faction that can compete right now. It's either dragon or undead lineage. If I could play with the... There's no one else who can compete. We have this new thing for good and evil that boosts... Alright. If any faction could compete with the druids, it would be the faceless. They can't. If any good or evil faction benefiting from our new trophy could compete with the druids, who would it be? Would it be demons? Angels? Elves? The faction that would benefit most from this new artifact set would be the fairies. Oh, they're not even in the same league. Fairy dragons, undead, or druids. It's just not going to work. I could test them all, but I know it's not going to work. No one's going to be able to compete with the druids. I could be horribly mistaken. It could turn out all along that the angel faction was just the greatest thing ever right now, and I didn't know. But I just don't see it. So we're going to see if our new... We don't actually have to reach all that much further. The problem is it just takes so much time to reach that extra little bit. We don't really need that many more gems. Well, this artifact set will give me the edge I hope I need. Or it'll give me the... I hope it gives me the edge I need. There. That was formatting the sentence in a way that makes sense. You know, this would be handy. Yeah, I'll stop bringing that thing up. It bothers me. It bothers me to have a button on my screen that doesn't do anything. You know? Does that make sense? If you have a button on your screen, it should function. Anyway. Alright, well, that's that. So, this'll run probably for a day or two. I'll be actually really close to the reincarnation mark. I should be able to get at least probably just one soft reset. Then when I reincarnate... What was that? Not you. You. 150. Okay, that's a ways off. Okay, well, we won't get that anytime soon. Respective time against the most used faction. I want to check something real fast. So that's 891%. What if I just wandered on over to, it really doesn't matter who. We just wandered over here. And now it's 1,775%. That's a pretty nice boost. Having spent that time in Fairy, wasn't entirely wasted. What do the angels like to hang with? The undead, of course. Yeah. They also like dragons, don't they? I think they do. But mostly they love the undead. They bask in the sunlight together. Well, except for the vampires. They bask in the moonlight together. It so doesn't matter which one I pick. We'll make it faster. We'll grab this. I don't even care. I was really just looking at this. This absurdity. Look at that. We haven't even gotten a single gem yet. Yeah, I'm not going to wait around for this. Good grief. An 800% boost is nice. 1,775% boost is also nice. But the druids would be at an E30 right now. An E30. So, yeah. No. It's just... Nope. Confirmed. Worthless. Alright. So, back to you, druids. I remember a time when the druids were a worthless faction. I remember a time when titans were the greatest thing ever. Even the mercenaries loved to have lightning bolts and titan abilities. But eventually that wore thin. Then it was the faceless. They were the greatest things ever. And over the course, elves, goblins, even fairies had their moments to shine. Angels and demons never really had, and undead, those three factions I never had great use for during the game, but the undead made up for it with their lineage. So pretty much angels and demons are the only two factions that have never had their time in the sun. Though I suspect there are points where the demons could have done quite well. And angel abilities have at least come in handy at times during merc builds. Very handy. But yeah. On a whole, those two factions have had the worst of it. You'd think angels and demons would be like the best. Anyway. So it's just going to be a long, slow run. Well, not super long, not super slow. To get up to the next scoop. And then we're going to see if we can't get something better than this. This is downright disappointing. But the good news is I've heard, we were aiming next at the goblins anyway, and I have been told in comments that goblins, it might be, well, they listed several as being the strongest ones, but goblins came up a lot. So hopefully we actually get it, unlike those stingy fairies who insist on holding theirs back, and it makes all the difference. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.